questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on infinity diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch alongs to the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Big up everyone, hope you're doing well. This is the West Ham match preview. We are away to West Ham at the London Stadium this Sunday. I believe it's 2 p.m. kickoff. And yeah, it's not a good look for us at the minute. Obviously with the injuries and such. But for those obviously who will be watching this is a premiere. This is going to be premiered. It's not live, but you can interact in the chat because we're going to release this tomorrow, which will be Thursday as you see this. Reason being, obviously, West Ham have a European fixture to deal with on a Thursday, and we normally do our live previews then. But without further ado, if I'm going to introduce this guy, I have to introduce him properly. Yeah, he's going to hate me for this because it's a gentle reminder of something that happened last year. But at the same time, no word of a lie, if you're looking for the most passionate West Ham fan on the block, who sometimes can be delusional, but is funny as hell, there's no further than looking at Jase. And sorry, Jase, I have to do this, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not confident for this week, so this might be my only bit of fun this year. This is a reminder of what happened the last time we met West Ham at Selhurst Park.
We'll beat Palace. Sorted.
Away from home?
Yeah, we'll beat Palace. Oh, he's scared. Rich is scared. He's scared. You're scared of us, aren't you? Just admit it.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Ah, you bastard! Ah, you fucking... God damn it! Scroll down. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Zaha! Oh, God! Yeah! Oh, my God. I can't. I'm going home.
Look at the possession
That is
stats
disgusting.
for the last 5 minutes.
That is disgusting. Oh no!
Okay.
Penalty!
Emerson. Not Emerson, sorry, Edward.
Please save this. Please save this. Please save this. Please save this. Oh God! Oh God! What is wrong with us? I just can't. I can't do this anymore. Oh, no! How dare you put that on there? I'm leaving.
I'm not gonna like I said, this is the only bit of joy I think I'm gonna get this week, so I might as well enjoy it now.
I tell you what,
Honestly,
it was that game was a bloody blinding game. You have to admit that.
It was crazy. It
Good
was
game.
crazy.
Typical Palace, always Palace, always on our backs, man. Always on our backs.
Honestly,
But it's good to see you. Thank you very much for having me on your show, Rich.
It is such an
Absolute
honor
honor.
to have you on, Jase. Honestly, like I said, you were one of the most passionate West Ham fans out there and stuff. How Dan and Nicky deal with you, I don't know. But at the same time, I would say don't change. Do not change.
Thank you.
Listen, let's kick this off right off. Listen, congratulations once again, obviously European champions at the end of last season.
Thank you.
You had a decent window as well, considering you lost Rice, but you lost Rice quite late, and it was like, oh my gosh, are we going to do any business? The players you brought in, huh?
Yeah, listen, it was a tough summer for us. Really, it was nail biting. It was really, when you think about it. We was looking at where are we going to sign anyone? Is anything going to happen? Then I think it was the last 3 weeks, wasn't it? The last 2-3 weeks in the summer. Then we just started bringing all these players in. Tim, our main man upstairs, Tim Steiderden, just started bringing in these players, getting these flight pictures all had. But yeah, it was brilliant. We've done well in this season. We've done really well with the players we brought in. Not so much going on at Palace as well, as you may know. Many signings and that. Nothing's really happening there. But for us,
Really
West Ham, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know there was a lot of Moyes out chance last season. Obviously, fair play to you. You've got to win a European trophy. What's it been like this season with the fan base and David Moyes?
You know what? It's a tough one, right? I know you're gonna say we're delusional for that, but we're still not in a sense we're still not happy, right? You've got the Moyes lovers, you've got the Moyes haters, and then you've got the middle people.
Yeah.
We just can never be a unit, can we? Us West Ham fans. It's been up and down really this season for us, hasn't it? Really, if you look at the games and that, you know, you think you're going to win this game and then we lose it or we just throw it away. That's why really, I looking at a Palace game. That's a game I'm actually worried about as well. To be honest, I'm not going to lie. I'm not just saying it because I'm on your channel on that, but it is a team that just is that sort of team that gets on your nerves. You know what I mean? That they can pull it off, can't they? You Palace people can pull it off sometimes. You can pull off a win.
Yeah, I think we feel the same way about Everton. Like we just can't seem to beat Everton.
Oh, Everton! It's another team that they just get away with it all the time. I'm not saying anything bad about Palace or anything because I used to live in South London and that a while back, and it was like it's kind of my second team. It was back then. Not anymore now, but you know.
Yeah, I knew it was my fault.
Palace, yeah, like I said, Palace is that sort of team that you've got a good defense. Uncle Roy's done well for you. He really knows he's going. I was saying this to Dan the other day. We got Palace next, like you know, we got Palace, and the game against Burnley. Us losing, if Palace scored that, we wouldn't be scoring those goals against a Roy Hodgson team. You know, you can understand Company being a young manager, chasing the game still. Roy wouldn't do that. Roy would pretty much shut up shop, I would say. And I wouldn't be able. I couldn't see us scoring again if can't get my words out now. If Palace scored for that penalty if it was Palace versus West Ham, you know, that's the sort of team I see Palace right now, that they can get those wins here and there. And West Ham is the sort of team that could fall against Palace. No offense. I know I'm putting us down on that, but I can see it happening. I can see it happening.
This is not the Jase I know.
Sorry?
This is not the Jase I know.
Listen, I'm trying to be, I'm being my honest self here. You know, on this channel, and I just want to, it is. I can see things can happen. You know, the Premier League is a weird league, isn't it? Anything can happen. But don't get me wrong, things are, you know, you've got some injuries, haven't you, my friend? So you've got some injuries, big names as well, which important players as well. So it's in our hands, isn't it? Really, it's in West Ham's hands.
I think it is in your hands, and had we had at least Eze and Doucouré fit, I think we would have had a much better chance. I'm really nervous about this game. To the point where I'm not actually expecting much. If we can come away with an away draw, we've done a good job. You know, we need to somehow get 4 points.
Yeah, I agree. I think a draw would be great for you guys. I was surprised about that. I'm not going to lie. I was really surprised about the Luton game.
I wasn't. We played terrible. We didn't deserve anything.
Well, I watched it. That's the problem though. When you see the highlights, you don't see what's going on really.
Yeah.
You just see. But from what I saw, you looked all right. It didn't seem too bad. But you know, you tell me.
Luton tactically just outdone us. You know, and fair play to Rob Edwards. Like he made in-game changes. Roy didn't. And obviously, yes, we got the injuries, but we can't be using it as an excuse.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, there you go. That's the thing Moyes needs to get right. I think we all know. I'll tell you right now what I think that the team will be. Starting from goalkeeper, I think it's going to be Areola. Right back's going to be Soufal. You're going to have Zuma in there. You're going to have Quaid. You're going to have Emerson. That's the backup. That's at the back. Midfield wise, I think we're going to go with Kudos on the right. Souček and Ward-Prowse in the middle, Paquetá on the left as usual. Yeah, I think that's the other four, and then up front. This is the thing. So I've heard rumours that Jared Bowen might be playing. They might be playing, so you might be up. You might be there. If not, definitely it might be Danny Ings then in it really. So looking at your squad, I can see you. I can see how you could play against us. I'm just trying to think who you would replace Eze and Decore. But you tell me.
First things first, you mentioned 10 players.
Oh, oh, Alvarez as well.
No,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. For us, what I would like us to play. It's difficult because I know Roy's not going to do this, but this is what I would prefer: Johnson in goal, Anderson or Chris Richards to play right back, and then whoever the other one is play centre back with Mark Gay. Left back Mitchell. Then I'd rather have us have one defensive midfielder. I think us playing two defensive midfielders is not helping us at all. So that would be Lerma. And then ahead of Lerma, probably Schlupp and Ahamada. The reason why I wouldn't start Hughes is I don't think he's got the legs. Personally, that's my personal opinion. And then Ayew on the left, Edward up top, Olise on the right. I don't see Roy picking that side, by the way. Ward will start. It'd probably be Lerma, Hughes, and Schlupp as the midfield three. You know, which is like, yeah, that midfield will get overrun quite easily. But yeah, we'll just wait and see, to be honest. We'll just wait and see.
Sorry, go on.
No, you finish because I was going to move on to another topic.
No, I was just about to say, looking at, I can see not many goals in this because how we're playing at the moment, we're on, it's counter-attacking for us, really.
Right.
We wait.
Even at home?
You said, sorry, say that again?
Even at home?
Even at home, yeah. I think if you watch that Burnley game, you could see we was frustrated. All of us was frustrated because it's not great to watch. And a team against Palace, Roy Hodgson team, I'm not gonna lie, it will be a bore draw. It will be a boring game. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people will be falling asleep in the stadium, I think. So it's up to the fans to give it all we can to get our team going, to be honest.
Yeah.
With West Ham as well, again, it seems like when we're a goal down, then we start playing, really. So
we're the same, actually.
Exactly. So I was saying to Dan, maybe we should start the game 1-0 down, to be honest. You know, you never know. But that's then Kudos started whipping them in. He started playing like the players got anxious and excited about the game. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens this Sunday.
Are you happy with your league position, or do you feel like you should be higher, or it's like actually, we've rolled our luck here?
Under Moyes and some of the decisions he's made, at the start he didn't play Kudos for a lot.
I was surprised by that.
He was, everyone was shouting at him to play him. You're bringing him on for the last 70 minute where he can't really do much. That's the problem. So it's decisions like that probably did cost us some points, really, not playing the right team. But Moyes is sometimes he's the sort of person that he's stuck. I think Roy's probably like this as well. When they trust someone, they stick by them no matter what.
Oh, absolutely.
So that they could be playing shit. No offense to Mikel Antonio, who would just be playing shit as anything, but he'll still be in that squad no matter what. And you're just thinking to yourself, what the hell is wrong with this man? Why are you doing this? Why are you playing this person when he's just not up to standard? And it hurts your head, doesn't it? It just think you want to scream at Roy. Like I'm guessing you want to scream at Roy. I want to scream at Moyes. It happens all the time. So it's hard to get in a manager's team that when they just trust certain players to, no matter what, they could be poor as anything, and they're in the squad.
Fairs. Let's do a combined 11. Now we do this twice on the channel. The combined 11
Right.
first, it's your decision basically, and if I want to make changes, I will afterwards. But the first one is for just the players that are available this week. So if there's any injuries, you can't pick them. The second time round we do it is like if there are no injuries at all, who would be your combined 11? So here we go. Let me make sure I'm all set. Let's start with your goalkeeper.
I think Areola is the best out of the squad, out of both of our goalkeepers. Wouldn't you agree? You know, he's the man.
You know, Johnston the last couple of games hasn't been as good as he was, but I would personally go Johnston. But I can see why you've gone Alfonso Areola.
Areola, it took time for him to get into our squad. He showed what he could do in our European games, and Moyes has decided to trust him in the Premier League, and he's doing well. He's doing well. He's made countless saves. I can't even on the top of it. I don't even know how many he's done. I'm sure there's a stat somewhere about it, but he's one of the top. He's one of the at the top there, I believe, in the Premier League of goalkeepers. To be honest, I believe.
Yeah, and I think Johnston's got joint top with, I don't know if it's Pope. I can't remember, but for clean sheets.
Right. Yeah.
That's also. But anyway, like I said, this is your team. Let's go right back.
Right back.
That's an easy. Let me just type his name in now. Right. Left back.
Listen, he's one of our top assists in our team. So he's been outstanding. He's been absolutely brilliant. He doesn't get the credit that
Joe Ward and we've only got Joe Ward and Nathaniel Klein. So I don't. It's tough, isn't it? It's tough, but he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant for us. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves, really, Sufal. He does make mistakes. He does tend to make mistakes. He's probably when you look against us, you're probably looking at him to be the weak person, really, that you could get around and you can, whip it in and that. So yeah. So, but Sufal he's brilliant. He is brilliant. Yeah. So this is normally Jase does this segment. I completely forgot. The only caveat is that you must have 3 players from each team, by the way.
Sorry, 3 players only?
From each team.
From each team, okay.
Yeah. So I forgot to mention that. But I'm happy with your first 2 choices, so it's all good.
Okay.
Let's go left back.
Emerson's good. Emerson's a good player. But tell me about what's your left back? He's all right.
Tariq Mitchell, yeah, he's better than
he's good, man. He's a good young player, man. He's a good player. He's had England call-ups. I think I'll go for him, to be honest.
No problems. Your 2 centre backs.
2 centre backs. Now Aguerd does make mistakes, So, and Palace do have a strong defense, I would say. You don't let a lot of goals, to be honest, do you?
Not normally, but recently we have, unfortunately.
So I would go Zuma. I would go, and I would stick in. I'll stick in a Palace defender. To be honest, I think you're pretty solid. I'll put Zuma on the right. By the way, I'll put Zuma on the right. I would.
Let me switch it up.
And then I can't remember his name. What's his name? I like that Palace player. What's his name? Hold on a sec. Let me get it up. The defender.
Let's just see if this is changing in the right place. There you go. Gayle Anderson.
Yeah, perfect. That's the guy.
Yeah,
I think he's fantastic.
He's brilliant,
He's a good defender. He controls. That's what I like about him. He controls at the back, and he seems like he's becoming a leader as well. So that's what I would think.
Yeah, definitely. With your midfield, would you want 2 holding? Would you want the flat 3 like how it's shown here? How would you want your midfield?
I'm kind of happy with that, to be honest. I think that's all right, to be honest.
No
I think One in the midfields, I would not in the middle, but on the left, I would probably put JWP.
Hopefully, I get this correct.
The man is he's wonderful. His assists have just been so important for us.
No, wrong side.
Oh yeah, on the
this
left,
one,
yeah. That's one, yeah.
Oh, come on. Wait, why would the left be in the middle of the three? That is so weird. There we go.
He's JWP, man. The man is just
His set
he's a
pieces.
machine.
You know
He's a
what?
machine
I
with his
must
corners
be
and crosses.
The way that Southgate's treated him has been a disgrace. I must
It's
admit, by the way.
disgusting how he's not in the England squad. It really blows my mind. I don't understand why it's not happening. You look at him. You look at what he's done for West Ham since he's come in a short space of time. He's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant. Yes.
Who are the other two midfielders?
I want to put Alvarez in. I think Alvarez is in the middle. I would put Alvarez. He's a good player. He does get a few yellow cards, but that's what I like about him. I like he goes in for a challenge, and he's committed. He's a committed player, and that's what you want from. That's what we want from West Ham. You want someone who will go in for the challenges, who gets in there the rough and tough way. He's a good player, so I'd go for him.
Sure.
As well. So we can go for injury players at this moment, right?
No injuries, no injury players.
No injury players. I was going to say Decore, obviously, because he's a great guy. But yeah, I think Souček's good as well. To be honest, Souček's good. I'd go for Souček if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, you've only got one more player.
He's been proving people wrong. Yes, he's been proving people wrong. He's been getting in there. He's been doing it. He's been doing the job, and he's all right. He's scoring goals for us when we need it as well. He's been playing a bit more forward, which he prefers, and JWP's been pushed back a little bit. But I get why Moyes is doing that because JWP is more important for the crosses and assists and that than going up front. While Souček is the main man to be going up front and getting those goals in and giving all. The man's always in. Man's always got a cut on his head every week, so it just shows how good he is, man. How good he is.
Right, your front three. Now this is going to be difficult. I personally, from what I think, it might require someone to move position. But let's see what you want to say about this.
I agree. I do. I get it. I'm going to go for Kudos on the right. The man is, since he's come in the squad straight away, he's been hitting it. He was man in the match at the Burnley game. He started off a little bit late, but near the end of the game, he was just on fire. I think if the game was on a bit longer, he would have got another assist or even a goal. To be honest, he's going to be such a loss for us in January when is the African Cup of Nations is on, isn't it?
Representing.
We're losing.
That's my nation right there.
We're losing. We're losing Aguerd, Benrahma, Kudos. Who else are we losing? We're losing one more player, and I can't remember who, and someone else. But yeah, we're going to be struggling in January, to be honest. Yeah. So
Who's your left wing?
I want to go. The West Ham team's the best, isn't it? Really, isn't it? He's got to go Paquetá, man. Paquetá on the left, man. It just makes sense, to be honest. You know, I think he plays better in the middle, to be honest, Paquetá. But
as a centre forward, you mean?
Not as a centre forward. I think just behind the.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but with the formation I've got at the moment.
Is it PACQ?
Yeah, PAQ it is.
PAQ. It doesn't seem to have it.
Or something like that.
Doesn't seem to have it. What's his first name?
Lucas.
Lucas P. Let's see if I can find him this way. Why does this website not have Paquetá, considering he's actually like played European football? That is crazy.
That is nuts, isn't it? All right, if he's not there, then I'll chuck in a Palace player.
No. This is your team, right? So if he's not in there, we'll just chuck in Lucas Perrin, but we'll just pretend it's Paquetá. Yeah. We'll just pretend that's Paquetá for now.
That's Paquetá, yeah.
And your centre forward, which probably now has to be a Palace player because you only got 2.
You know what? Yeah, I'd say. Well, Eze doesn't. He's injured, isn't he?
He's injured, yeah.
He's injured, isn't it? I'm not going to pick Danny Ings, to be honest. No way I'm picking Danny Ings. I would pick. I'm going to pick another West Ham player because he proved himself. Right. Mubama,
you need one more.
The young lad.
You need one more Palace player. There has to be 3 Palace.
Go for Eduardo. Go for Eduardo.
All right, fair play. This is Jase's.
Maybe are you Eduardo? I'm not too sure. One of those two, but Eduardo seems to be getting the picks. He's been getting goals here and there, hasn't he? Really, obviously.
Yeah, goals here and there. Not all run performance ain't great, but he's scoring goals. To be fair,
he's scoring goals. There you go.
This is Jase's combined 11. This is the first one, just based on those who are available. I'm gonna make a few tweaks to this.
Go on.
Just a few. I am going to do this. Hopefully, you don't go mad. But I'm going to put Kudus on the left. I am then going to put Elise on the right.
I thought Eze's injured, though, isn't he?
Eze is, not Elise.
Oh, Elise, sorry.
Yeah, he's fit. Hopefully, he can score again in the 90th minute against you. Suchek, I'm going to change for Lerma. And that's it. I don't think we deserve it. I mean, 5 is even pushing it. Oh, actually,
I think that's a good team. A good little call there.
So,
I forgot about Elise. I literally forgot. I would actually agree on you there, actually. I put Elise there, to be honest.
There's my
whoa. Don't be taking the goalkeeper. I thought a little cheeky one there.
Okay. Just very quickly, if there's no injuries, what changes would you make?
I'll take Alvarez out and put Eze in there, I think.
Eze will play more in the Lerma role, to be honest. So if you want to keep Alvarez,
wouldn't you put him just behind a little?
Eze would be.
Wouldn't you put Eze just behind Eduardo down there?
He can play either or,
Yeah,
he's that good.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. I'd probably put Eze. Probably change Bowen as well. Would have to go in there as well. So
that's a shout, actually.
Bowen would definitely have to go in there. I'll take out Eduardo then at least, and then put Bowen up there. I would say.
Has he been playing up top lately? Then. Yeah,
well, Moyes has decided. He said that he's going to trust Bowen more as a striker now and see how it goes. Really, so because of what's
he's had a good season. So.
With Antonio injured now, he's pretty much out for a while now. So I do believe Bowen will be seeing Bowen more up top as a striker role now. To be honest,
well, let me put
which will be interesting to see if it will work or not. Okay. But yeah, I'm happy with that.
I would make once again. This is just me making one change. Literally one change from this actual side. I'll take one change. Maybe a bit controversial.
Go on.
That.
Really? Well, he's decent, isn't he? He's a good player.
He is a good player.
I know. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I said, this is all down to.
I think he's your 2 best players, isn't it? Eze and Decora, your 2 best players. So. I'll give you that. I'll let you have that.
And Elise and Gay and Anderson when they actually perform, to be honest. What I'm going to ask you to do is we actually have a predictions league as well. But I'll get you to send me the predictions in before. Because the first game is Saturday, isn't it? So
yeah.
by Saturday 11:30. But I'll send you the list of fixtures anyway. The guest who is bottom currently only has 3 points. And basically, you get
Say that
1
again,
point.
sorry?
The guest who's bottom only has 3 points at the moment. You get 1 point for the correct result. So if you said West Ham are going to win 2-0, but they win 2-1, that's 1 point.
All right.
And you get 3 points for the exact scoreline if you get that correct. And
Nice.
the guest at the moment who's currently bottom only has 3 points.
I'm gonna win.
All
You
right.
know
Well,
me.
the guest that's at top currently has 10.
10 points.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
The guest that
gonna
finishes bottom does a forfeit at the end of the season.
all right, I'm up for that. I'm up for
Lovely,
that.
lovely.
I'm up
Just
for that.
just for a heads up, last season we had Patrick, who's a Man City fan. His forfeit was to sing 3 Manchester United songs.
All right, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm up for this
Wicked.
challenge.
So
I'm up for it.
I'll WhatsApp you the fixtures and send it to me before 11:30 Saturday morning.
You know what? You'll be getting that straight away, my friend. Don't you
I
worry
love
about that, mate.
I
Don't you
love
worry.
that. I love that. Okay, just lastly, obviously talk us through how you see the game going and what your score prediction will be.
So I think it's gonna be a tight game, right? I'm being honest right now. I don't see many goals in this. We do tend to score goals, but this is a Roy Hodgson team. The man has been in the game for years. He knows everything. He pretty much knows how to. His team are great at defending, right? I can see it going potentially 1-0 to West Ham. I think I'm being honest here. 1-0 to West Ham. I don't see many goals going in here, to be honest. It could even be a draw, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be. It might be a bore game, to be honest. I think Moyes will stick with their counter-attacking. He's not going to risk it with a Roy Hodgson team. I know your team is weak at the moment. You've got injuries, but Moyes is that sort of manager that doesn't risk much, to be honest. He doesn't.
Right.
He won't go all out attacking. So he'll play. He will play it safe, I believe. I really do believe. And a lot of us will be saying this is nuts. They've got injuries. They're here for the kill, to be honest. But I know in Moyes, he won't do that. He won't do that. He'll wait for like something to open. Then he'll go for it, basically. So yeah, I can't see too many goals going in this. To be honest. So 1-0, I'm saying.
Okay. For me, we just don't score enough to be honest. And it's not like we don't create chances. We're just not clinical. Eze being injured is a massive blow. Bigger blow than Decore, in my personal opinion. Because he's just that little bit of spark that we need in the middle of the park.
How long is he out for?
Looks like a month. I think they're targeting the Chelsea game December 27th for his return. Decore's out pretty much for the season.
No, wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think for us, the way we have to navigate this is just runners from midfield, because I know Alvarez is very good at like sweeping and, you know, he does. But I guess if it's Souček and Ward-Prowse, they don't like running back towards their goal. So that's the area we have to somehow get runners in. You know, defensively, you're decent, especially when Kurt Zuma's there. And obviously, Antonio is going to be a massive loss for you. I'm so glad he's not playing, to be honest. To an extent, because as much as he's a nuisance against us, he tends to like setting up our attacks.
Yeah. To be honest, with Antonio recently, he's just been running to the wings. Really, he's not been getting in the box. He's not been a striker that we need. You know.
Yeah.
He is the dominant force there up front sometimes, but recently he's just been running on the wings. I don't know what's been going on with him. Like, his head just really has not been in the game. Me and Dan are blaming him for going we're blaming Jamaica. Really, that's changed. That's changed him up. He's just not there. He cares more about Jamaica now, I think. So, which I don't blame it.
Fair enough. Jase, listen, it's an absolute pleasure. I'm glad we've done this.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, we'll be back. we'll be back at it Monday, definitely.
I know. I completely forgot. It was bloody 7 o'clock. He was supposed to. I came on. I was sitting there at 8. What the hell's going on? I was like, oh no.
It was your moment to shine as well, since I think yours is probably the only team that won. You know, so yeah,
I'm sure that bubble we've seen will be ready if we do lose on Sunday.
No, you know what? I'm actually going to be very humble about it.
Oh, okay. No,
yeah, I genuinely am. I'll be happy, but the bubble machine only came out because you said, "Oh, you're scared, aren't you, Vic? You're scared." I was like, I can't wait.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Jase, let everyone know where they can find you and the great work you lot are doing. Obviously,
you can follow us on West Ham Fan TV, Twitter at West Ham Jase, TikTok at West Ham Jase as well. So yeah, I'm all around West Ham Fan TV as well on YouTube as well. Thank you very much.
And if you haven't seen Jase's watch-alongs, win, lose or draw, I don't know where you've been. It is incredible. It's incredible. Obviously, big up Jase, big up Nicky.
Thank you very much, man.
Dan as well, the work they're doing with West Ham Fan TV. And if there's anyone else part of the team that I've missed out, big up to them as well. Guys, this, like I said, this is out recorded on a Wednesday, out Thursday. So obviously, just make sure you engage in the comment section. Make sure you go and subscribe.
Oh, sorry, quickly. Yeah, what was your score prediction? I forgot to ask.
Can I be honest? 2-1 West Ham.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah, I think this and Eze, that creative spark is a big blow. Big blow.
I like it.
Like I said, listen, that's what I said. I'm going to be very humble because I'm not optimistic. You know, if we do get something out of it, happy days. You know, but yeah, guys, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Please go and subscribe to West Ham Fan TV. Make sure go and check out Jase's anything with Jase in it. Go watch it. It's absolutely hilarious. And big up to Dan Lawless as well because he's a top guy. And I met Nicky last year at the DL Sports match thing that they did in North London. So yeah, I'm glad I got through that unscathed. Thank you for being very humble today, Jase, because I thought you would absolutely give me a rollicking.
No, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice today. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Monday I'll give it to you. Monday I'll give it to you.
Oh my gosh. I'm dreading it. Anyway, big up to everyone. Up to Palace. He goes.
Come on, you are.